Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Okay guys, I wanted to just talk about current summoning event, this weekend events, and I guess it's a bit of a watch out really. Okay, so I've just completed during the week I completed the fusion for Scorid, the half spawn, and this is a great nuking legendary champion. So anyone who's picked him up over the last couple of weeks, especially if you're like moving into the mid game, this guy, I've done videos on him already. This guy applying the hex and doing the damage alongside it, he does hella damage. Okay, he does very, very high levels of damage, and he is a great Hydra champion, a great wave killer, and a great arena nuker. So all of those things are super cool. And the other thing that we know is that if we get a high level soul, certainly level 4 star or above, we massively increase the power of our legendaries. Okay, we're gaining another 750 attack, we're getting 38% crit damage, and then depending on what you choose for him, let's say you were choosing Heaven Cast because you've got a bunch of buffs on you, you're getting a lot of extra damage per buff. Yeah, so if you don't use him in Hydra, this becomes quite a nice one. Yeah, if you use him in just like, I don't know, wave-based boss killing type of stuff, then this could be a nice one to get a massive like kill proc on a boss. Anyway, if he's your only legendary, you might even choose to put smite on him because you get yourself a 60% chance of landing the smite buff. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you could do, but and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because right now we've got this new event that's dropped, which is the Hero's Path. You're looking at it, well, I could get down to this 5-star soul. Massive power boost for this guy, especially if you don't have many legendaries. And along the way, let's just think about this here. Along the way, I would have to unlock with one key, which means I need to get my key. So I've got to come on the inside first, collect this dust, grab a key. If you wanted all the other stuff, you've got to get these other 2 keys. But if you just wanted him, you got to grab this key first. So we're talking about, what's that, 7, 12, 13, 14... 15, 16, 20k before you've unlocked with the key. 20 plus another 20, 40k. So you're talking 90k bit more of points before you can get this 5-star soul. It's a ton, right? 90k of points. And really, you're going to be looking at pulling your sacreds to do that. That's 20 sacreds. 20 sacreds for this guy. Or you could do a bit of a mix and match, but still, it's going to be a lot. You're going to need a bunch of sacreds before you even think about, is this going to be done? And honestly, with the equipment farming alongside it, you need a lot. We're talking about farming a stage, let's say it's a stage 20 dungeon. So your average pieces are somewhere between this kind of like 30 and 38 point mark on average, I would say, if you're doing that sort of level of dungeon. And, if you were just doing gear dungeons alone and you need 90,000 points, let's divide that by, let's call it 35. You're talking 2,500 runs of a dungeon. Multiply that by the energy you need. You're talking like a ton of energy. Okay, so this is no joke. If you're going for this, it's no joke to try and pull this off. And the reason why I'm hesitant right now is twofold. So firstly, I have got decent amount of damage dealers, right? I've got good amount of nukers, and for Hydra, I've got good Hydra teams already. For Arena, I've got good nukers that do similar things to what Scorid's doing here, but maybe not as much damage, but with more protection. And this is the balance that you need with your damage dealers. Is straight nuking is great, but you definitely need some form of protection for them. And he doesn't have any inbuilt protection. He needs people to protect him. That's still a totally fine strat, by the way. But yeah, it's just a bit of a watch out because it's a lot of investment when we know we've got all of this new Asgardian stuff going on right now. So the chances are, and I haven't seen anything, but, the chances are we get one freebie. Yeah, we've seen it before. This is not going to be a surprise to people. Don't try and pretend that this is going to be a surprise. We've got 4 heroes, 4 champs, one free one who looks decent, but not crazy. Not done any playtesting, but looks decent, not crazy. Loki's free. So of the others, chances are there's going to be one which could be a fusion, if we're lucky. I doubt that's even going to happen, but it could be. We could end up getting maybe like Freya as a fusion, which leaves 2 others where Raid are like, we need to make our money back on all of this work. Okay? That's the facts. So, and it might even be 3 others where they're trying to make their money back on the work. So the chances are we're going to see one of them in a champion training event where the top person wins. Could be that. We might see one of them or both of them or all of them in progressive chance pools like we're seeing right now on this one. So you've got these progressive chance summons going on, which, by the way, I should have said this earlier, if you are summoning for Scourge Soul, then, and you don't own Geo, this is a great summoning event, like twofold. Getting yourself a Geo is massive. Of the others for Legendary, you've got Warmaster here, who's another great Hydra champion. So, you know, these are not bad Legendaries here. Candy, another good Nuka for Arena. You've got the Owl here, Dwindling, who's another good Hydra champion. So these are not bad Legendaries at all if you're, you know, deciding to summon to try and get that soul. But yeah, we're likely to see some of these guys in summoning events. And there might be, again, it's pure speculation, I've got no idea, but there might be one of them which is a guaranteed legendary through summoning. Either, let me just check actually the affinities of these guys again, because I'm just trying to remember if one was a void affinity. Yeah, so Odin's void. There's a chance, and it's not even that slim, that they might do with Odin what they did with Fateless for the Monster Hunter event, where it was a guarantee based on a number of void shards. Like, it could be something like 120 void shards. You're guaranteed the Odin at some point along the event. They've not told us about what events they're going to run alongside it this time. With the Monster Hunter, we were told about certain events that we're going to run. Other than knowing that we've got the freebie for Loki, we don't know about these other ones. But that's definitely a possibility. It's also a possibility they do a guaranteed on either Freya or 4 with Sacreds. Yeah, so Sacreds, it might be like pull 20 Sacreds or something like that, and you'll guarantee one of these. Obviously, it can't be a void affinity, so that can't be Odin. So it's even, and I think one of those two things is a decent chance, either a guaranteed on the voids or a guaranteed on Sacreds for one of these two. Even if one of them is just a fusion, we don't know anything about their kits yet, but I imagine they're going to try and make them cool, because this is like their big event. So, you know, if one of them's a fusion, they might make the fusion pretty damn hard, and you're going to need resources for that as well. So it's just one of these, like, careful about decisions you're making right now. You know, I'm not shard stacked as it is right now. I've got an okay amount, but nothing too crazy. And I think I'm just going to hold. For me personally, that soul is deep. It's like 90k points, 20 sacreds for a soul. I mean, if he was like a must-use, he's going into every team type of thing, then I probably would do that. But for my account, he's not in that place. And he's good, but not in that place that he's going to be like let's just throw him into tons of teams. So I don't think I'm going to get involved. Tricky one. Let me know what you're thinking on this. Like, is it something you're getting involved in right now? Is it something that you're pulling for because the legendaries are good there anyway, and then you're kind of getting 2 for 1 in terms of, or maybe it's like the Geo plus the legendaries are enough to make you think, yeah, that's worth getting involved in. Anyway, let me know. But yeah, just be a bit cautious right now. We don't know what they're doing for the other events, and I've just got a feeling Odin, Thor, they've got to come in like packing a punch, surely. They've got to. Anyway, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.